Alright, so I'm going to show you guys today how to draw anything in tribal. Tribal, if you don't know what that is, it's basically like a crazy zigzag design. The inside of a picture of tribal doesn't really have a meaning or a shape, but the outside will. It depends on what you're trying to draw in tribal. So I'll start with something easy, and I'm using a pen. I advise you, if you've never done it, use a pencil because you can erase. But I'll start with something easy, a heart. So basically, how I would do it is I would just draw a full heart, just draw your full heart, like a full heart. These are people with pencils, all right? Because say we're gonna draw a tribal heart. How I'm gonna do it is, you can do this once you get it down. You just need to have the outline down of what you're going to draw in tribal. The inside isn't necessary because you're going to make that up out your head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a shape, but I'm going to make spaces. I'm going to make a heart shape, but I'm going to make spaces that are missing in my heart. All right. And I'm just going to make these up. All right. There's no made pattern. All right. So you see the space, make a little gap. And these can be as long as you want. You can take them, like I'll take this one here and make it like that. Make it stop there. Make another little space. Make that one that long. And then I'll take this one and I'll just make it the rest. But I'll leave that gap there. Now you see how those have gaps? Now what you want to do is, you have to fill this whole space up though with all these. Now your thing is, you see how this line here and those are not touching? You want to take this line and make it connect to here, but you want to make like a crazy, like just make up something. Like I'm going to swoosh it like this, make some like little flames. I'll bounce it back, zig it, and connect it. Here's the tricky part. Here's the second one. You're going to take this and you want to follow the same shape as you see on these. Not the outside, don't worry about that yet. So we're going to take this, let's bring that up a little. Now you want to take it and you want to just follow the same pattern as you had. Now I'm not going to follow it all the way up because I need to make space for these two. All right. So and then this one has to connect to this. So I'll just make up a little weird one like that. Then you're going to do the same with the bottom. Swoosh it in. I'll swoosh it out. Just make it flare. Lip it. You're going to take this one up here. We're going to dip it into that one. It's going to bounce off those little edges. We're going to swoosh it because we have barely just space. We're going to take this one, bounce it in there, swing it around, pop it through that, lip it, just a baby little lip. You see how this has a big old gap space? You know how hearts have that little shine? So you can always make in your tribal like a little gap. Because your tribal, now because once you got this, you'll start coloring it in to make your tribal look. This is just a quick sketch, so it's just really fast. Get that colored in. And you get the meaning. All these will be colored in. When I say you can draw anything in tribal, I say that because once you get this part done, you can start drawing flowers in tribal, like around it or a ribbon. It's up to you. But like that, and then you just keep coloring these in, see? And it'll basically make tribal. And you'll see a white pattern, like a weird, crazy white pattern because you'll have your spaces. And that's just your simples. But if you want to like move in, like, because like you can do your mushrooms, like, you can do a mushroom. Like, here's a cap. And I'll do it like that. And we'll go up and we'll make it like that. Come over here. Do the same. We'll make this one a little longer. Make a baby gap. This one will come over, pop up like that. This one will have a gap, will come up, make it shorter, go up a little bit. See, and then we'll take this one, make it just pop a little bit, make this one go up. We'll make that one stop there, make this one small, then we'll make this one finish. Bam, see the shape of a mushroom, but I got my gaps in it. And now you can just do the same thing with that. Just fill it in, you know. Make some weird designs. You can do anything. This is just quick, sorry. If you do it nicely, it'll look real nice. Now you see how right here, see how that spot right there, because I didn't want to take this one inside there because I don't want to hit these lines to hit this one. I just put a little circle, you know, and then you can just, when you go to color it in, you know, that'll be like a little circle colored in, you know. And then once you get this down really good, you can start moving to faces. And then you can add things onto these things to hide these pictures. It's like almost like a mirage, I would say. Like, you can put this heart and this here next to each other. And then you can just start adding random tribal around it to give it, to try to hide the picture. You can just put random tribal around it. And you'll start to see the heart disappear, but you'll be able to see it if you can find it. It's almost like a hide a picture, you know. But there we go. Put a little baby circle there. You know, and it'll start blaring in. You just fill up your whole page like that. But yeah, it's basically the gist of doing tribal.